Accomplishments in the field of manufacturing could fill galleries with the greatest achievements our society has to offer. Achievements that mark important milestones in our past and that will shape our way of life in the future. For over 60 years, the Society of Manufacturing Engineers has played an important role in the history of manufacturing. Through its chapters worldwide, SME has served as a means to gather and disseminate information to a growing membership, helping them to advance the field of manufacturing. Now, economic and social changes are placing greater demands on manufacturing engineers. They are called on to work in an environment exploding in scope, to perform multiple functions, to use advanced tools. Now, more than ever, they need to constantly adapt to an environment that evolves ever more rapidly. And SME continues to adapt with them, creating chapter missions, innovative enough and flexible enough to serve a membership whose needs change from week to week and year to year. By addressing the changing needs of its chapters and members in the 1990s, SME is ensuring their vitality well into the 21st century.
The world is changing, and manufacturing is changing. And if we're going to serve the changing needs that result from that, we have to be very light on our feet. We have to be flexible, and we have to be adaptable.
Flexibility and adaptability. These are themes that will critically influence an SME chapter as it outlines the programs and activities that support its long-term goals.
The basic unit, of course, is the chapter. That's where most of the outreach is, where you get down to the people and to the individual.
To reach every member of the local manufacturing community, this is the goal of SME's innovative chapter mission format. A format that recognizes that each SME chapter is different and needs to create its own ways to serve its manufacturing community.
And because there are something to do on 4 different levels, and I'm sure one of those things will interest at least one individual.
A chapter chooses to focus on one or more of SME's 4 mission areas: professional development, academic and student development, image enhancement, or special activities development.
And it'll also let a member who has a specific interest be able to become more involved or in depth in the area that he's interested in.
Each SME chapter has the option to structure its programming around the mission or missions that provide the most benefit to its membership. For instance, one segment of a chapter may be interested in working with local high schools or colleges to advance manufacturing education, while another segment may be more interested in enhancing the image of manufacturing in its community. Such a chapter would build its activities around 2 missions: academic and student development and image enhancement. The schedule for a chapter's activities is also designed to suit its members' needs. Activities can be held intermittently or concurrently. They can be held every month or every quarter. Activities may be suggested by SME, or they may be new ideas suggested by members. Input from local government, academia, and industry can contribute to the picture. With the flexibility offered by multiple missions, a chapter is able to meet the professional needs of a membership that has become increasingly project-oriented. Members become active in areas where they have a strong interest and desire to contribute. In essence, SME's multiple mission format allows chapter members to become the creators of a dynamic organization, one that can readily adapt to shifts and changes in the manufacturing environment, globally and locally. Mission number 1 is professional development. Its purpose is to provide a means for the technical and professional development of members and the local manufacturing community. Activities that are part of the professional development mission directly contribute to the society's goals of advancing and disseminating information in the field of manufacturing. The professional development mission has 3 objectives. The first is to develop a program schedule to increase the number of members who benefit from at least one chapter activity throughout the year. Many activities contribute to this objective. Using a membership profile, a chapter can schedule presentations, panel discussions, or workshops on topics that reflect the interest of its members. It can use chapter bulletins to convey more technical and professional information. It can arrange plant tours that expose both manufacturing and non-manufacturing professionals to the contributions of manufacturing practitioners. A second objective of the professional development mission is to support the Manufacturing Engineering Certification Institute and encourage professional registration. A chapter should administer exams and review courses for its members. It can use its chapter bulletin to increase the awareness of certification. And it can encourage students to become certified manufacturing technologists. The third objective of the professional development mission is to consider seminars, workshops, and tutorials, perhaps inviting the participation of other chapters or other local organizations with similar interests. Chapters can offer advertisers' nights or programs with concurrent sessions on other topics.
Our professional development mission could provide them with a lot of tools that would teach them, and of course keep them abreast of things that are going on, new innovative things.
The second of the 4 chapter missions is academic and student development. Its purpose is to provide a means to cultivate and advance manufacturing education, curriculum, technology, and student interest. In an increasingly competitive manufacturing environment, this mission takes on special significance. For the picture of manufacturing in the future is taking shape today in the classroom as we educate the next generation of manufacturing practitioners. The academic and student development mission has 3 objectives. The first is to create a greater awareness of the importance of manufacturing and career opportunities among faculty, instructors, and guidance counselors at all educational levels. A chapter can engage in a myriad of activities to meet this objective. It can contact local math, science, and technology teachers and offer to present information on manufacturing careers during class time. It can invite educators to chapter meetings. It can offer SMEs career films, A Race Against Time, or The Challenge of Manufacturing to show at school presentations. And it can sponsor a job fair or career day at local schools. A second objective of the academic and student development mission is to involve students of all ages in manufacturing activities. Some chapters meet this objective by sponsoring competitions that test students' creative or problem-solving abilities, such as this robot building competition. Others conduct hands-on manufacturing sessions for elementary school children. A chapter can also support a student chapter at local colleges and universities. The third objective of the academic and student development mission is to support the development of manufacturing curricula. A chapter can promote the Manufacturing Engineering Education Foundation among local universities and faculties. It can establish manufacturing libraries at local colleges to offer books and videotapes to students interested in manufacturing. Or it can sponsor scholarships for local colleges to encourage enrollment in manufacturing programs.
They don't really understand as grade school children how important manufacturing is to their lives, and I think if they know earlier on, they'd be more apt into going into a career, boys and girls, in manufacturing.